The refining phase is crucial. Specific problems are solved and superfluous elements are stripped away. There's a lot to be said for the less is more design directive. Budget is usually the parameter that generates the most creative and elegant solutions when there just isn't enough money to build the castle in the sky project, so the process of value engineering begins. Value engineering, when done properly, may serve to actually make the project better in squeezing out unnecessary excess and focusing the designer on the most important components of the design. This is also where the kill two birds with one stone principle comes in. If the same amount of materials and labor can be used to solve several problems, then the result is usually more aesthetically and theoretically elegant than when separate systems are used to produce separate results. What we're looking at right now is an example of a project that indirectly managed to realize the very goal that it didn't achieve, and very clearly demonstrates that less is in fact more. Ostensibly, the parklet up on the platform is intended to encourage people to admire the view and possibly even stay for a while, as evidenced by the wide, comfortable benches and overhead shading elements. Furthermore, the project team did the right thing again and commissioned a real piece of artwork from a real artist, a detail that does not go unnoticed even if the observer isn't entirely sure why he or she is drawn to the space. The second project, in quotation marks, since I doubt it was intended as such, is the set of stone risers that terrace up to the observation point. Unfortunately, it's kind of chilly, wet day today, but if it was pleasant, you'd be able to see some people sitting on the stone risers and notice that there are no people sitting up on the upper level. This is an example of where community interaction would have helped in the define phase. If the project team had taken the opportunity to survey their assumed target demographic, they would have discovered that the visitors from the hotel that instigated this new development didn't actually stray this far from the hotel, and that this area was instead a convenient bag lunch eating location for several surrounding office buildings. The complicated and expensive, albeit attractive, observation platform solution was offering amenities that were counterproductive to the project's ultimate goal of providing a comfortable gathering place from where one could enjoy the view and take a break with colleagues. Across the road from my dock lift site is a completed parklet that has unfortunately not been particularly successful. A park is a kind of wild card design-wise, since if no one uses it, it isn't really a park. So side note here, check out the story of Love Park in Philadelphia. That park was a complete failure until skateboarders started using the heck out of it and catapulted it to international fame, until they were shut down by the cops and the park died again. There's an important lesson to be learned from this parklet as well here in Wichita. It's not really designed to be used. The benches are too close to the street, there's no windbreak or shade, it's cut off both visually and physically from the rest of downtown. It's not really on the way to or from anything. And even though the public artwork is very well done, dynamic even, the park as a whole fails to engage the community on any level. It's kind of sad because just the addition of an overhead plane and a daily taco truck could start to turn this place around. Sometimes